What is up, Tube users? I am the Stereotypical Gamer, and welcome back to another episode in the Gaming Challenge Chronicles. Today, we are taking on the most iconic level, I think, in the entirety of the Halo campaigns, Guilty Spark 343. This mission is just so iconic and so good. And I remember it being fairly difficult. I remember the Flood being probably the hardest enemies that you had to fight. I felt like the Covenant were always a little bit easier than the Flood. But this mission was surprisingly easy. I mean, for the most part, there's no elite Covenants. You barely fight any of the Covenants, mainly just this first section that you fight the Covenant, but there was no elites. It was just grunts and the shield guys. I forget what they're called exactly, but yeah, pretty straightforward. And then when you finally get to the Flood part, at least for the first part of it, they're all melee Flood, so it's just playing like against zombies, right? So you're just basically kiting them around, and it was fairly easy. Even the ones with weapons, I did have some trouble dealing like with the enemies with the shotgun, but once I got a shotgun for myself, I mean, the Flood just melts with that shotgun. It's probably I wouldn't say the best weapon just because it doesn't have the range. The pistol is obviously the best weapon, but it is a really good tool for the Flood, and I think most of the Flood levels you do get a shotgun. So yeah, this mission, so much fun to revisit. It's one of the best. It's not my favorite by any means. I still think Truth and Reconciliation and some of those other missions are better, but this one is just so iconic, so fun to revisit. Just seeing the Flood intro come into action, that cutscene where you're looking at the Marine's helmet cam is so well done, even in these old school graphics, and just how scary they made this. And just on the original kind of Xbox, how good everything looks, how everything just feels terrifying, you know? I mean, it probably is a whole lot scarier on the updated graphics and stuff, but it's just such a great nostalgia trip to play on these old school graphics, and it still lives up. I think I really do think these graphics are still hold up by today's standards. I mean, that just goes to show how well done this game was in general, for it to just still stand out and still give off emotional vibes when playing it, and especially, I can't think of any game from the early 2000s that has very scary elements. Obviously, I didn't play a lot of scary games. It's not really my genre, but I mean, there is just such a good element of it, and it's not like it's a jump scare kind of thing. It's more of a suspense, which really, I think, is a better way to provoke the scary elements of in a video game, instead of just having like a scary Five Nights at Freddy's animatronic pop out at you and have like a loud scream in your ears. I don't really think that's provoking, but the Flood in this game, the intense music, which the music in this level is phenomenal, really just puts this level over the top, and is probably why it is the most memorable. It's obvious, it's still not my favorite, just because I have fonder memories of different levels, but I mean, this mission does stand out, and I mean, it just goes to show, I really think Halo 1 does have the most memorable campaign, at least. I can't think of any other of the Halo campaigns that I've gone through, and I'll go through the other ones at some point, obviously, and just maybe recall some stuff, but like, these ones I've played through 20 years ago and just remember everything about them. I do think one thing about this level is it does get kind of repetitive. You just dive in deep, and then you have to backtrack your way, so it's you're just going through the level forwards then backwards, which is kind of boring. It's kind of not fun, but the element of the flood surprise does give it intrigue, I think, over some of the other levels that we'll get to later on. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'm just gonna leave, I'm not gonna put in any extra music or anything. I'm just gonna leave things how it is, just cut up all the interesting parts, and I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to leave a like if you do, comment, and definitely hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Why do we always have to listen to this old stuff, Sarge?
Watch your mouth, son. This stuff is your history. It should remind you grunts what we're fighting to protect.
Hey, if the Covenant want to wipe out this particular part of my history, that's fine by me.
Yeah, better it than us.
You ask them real nice next time you see them, Vicente. I'm sure they'll be happy to oblige.
LZ looks clear. I'm bringing us down.
Go, go, go! Stay close, Jenkins. Mendoza, move it up! Wait here for the captain and his squad, then get your ass inside.
Sir!
Okay, let's move!
Which is weird, right? I mean, look at it. Something scrambled the insides.
What's that? Plasma scoring?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there was an accident, you know, friendly fire or something?
What do we have, Sergeant?
Looks like a Covenant patrol. Badass elite units. All KIA.
Real pretty. Friend of yours?
Nah, we just met.
Right, well, let's get this door open.
I'll try, sir. But it looks like these Covenant worked pretty hard to lock it down.
Just do it, son.
Yes, sir. I got a bad feeling about this.
Boy, you always got a bad feeling about something.
Sarge, can you hear me?
What's going on, soldier?
He's got contacts, lots of them, but they're not coming in! They're just tearing through us! What the close? No!
Corporal, do you copy? Over. Mendoza, get your ass back up to second squad's position and find out what the hell is going on.
But-
I don't have time for your lip, soldier. I gave you an order.
Sarge! Listen!
What is that?
Where's that coming from, Mendoza?
I don't... There! Mira! Hold still! Hold still!
Let him have it.
Ah!
Sergeant, we're surrounded. God damn it, Jenkins! Fire your weapon!
There are too many,
Don't
Sarge!
even think about it, Marine.
Oh, this is local!
Got here, Marine. That's an order. Jenkins!
place.
Sir, thank God you're here.
Greetings. I am the monitor of Installation 04. I am 343 Guilty Spark. Someone has released the flood. My function is to prevent it from leaving this installation, but I require your assistance. Come, this way.